It took me 40 years to look this good.
Why don't you give me a big round of applause? Come on. Thank you. I just turned 40.
National Speech Contest. This is Rayun Kim with Life Lessons. Life Lessons from Rayun Kim.
My mission is to be a bridge between nations and to bring people together. I seek to be an inspiring communicator and live my passion.
It took me 40 years to look this good. Dear contest chair, dear fellow Toastmasters, in my teens, I try to find my identity. In my 20s, I studied and worked hard to become someone very important. In my 30s, I thought I needed to start a family. But when the baby was born, I asked myself what the purpose of my life was. But in my late 30s, I began to realize that I'm actually living my life to the full. So today, I'm standing here as a very proud 40-year-old, and I feel privileged to be able to share my life lessons that I gained over the years. The first lesson is, getting old is not a bad thing. Getting old is not a bad thing at all. For some reason, I have always been scared of getting old. There is a term for calling married women with children in Korean. It's called ajumma. Although you might not understand Korean, you can actually hear that it's not really nice, isn't it? It's nasty. I remember when I was little, whenever people called my mom ajumma, she used to get furious. At that time, I didn't understand why she was so upset because she actually was ajumma. Then an incident happened to me while I was visiting my family in Korea a couple of years ago. Out of the blue, this shoe shiner said, "Ajumma." Of course, I didn't respond to him because I didn't think that he was calling me. But then later on, when I figured out it was me that he was calling, I completely lost my temper and I shouted at him. I said, "Why are you calling me Ajumma? Are you out of your mind?" He was so shocked and embarrassed, and I too was a little bit embarrassed. But you know what? I wasn't ready to admit that I was Ajumma still now. As you can see, I long to be forever young. But in my late 30s, I thought to myself, you know what? Actually, getting old is not a bad thing. It's actually pretty cool because I'm able to share my wisdom with others. And I'm more in a position to give than to receive. Life is enjoyable because of the years of experiences that I've gained. And life is fun as crazy dramas play out in every stage of my life. I think I'm totally gonna embrace growing old gracefully and hopefully youthfully. The second lesson is, words are powerful. Words are indeed powerful. 15 years ago, as a young newlywed and a fresh university graduate, I gave an icebreaker speech at Toastmasters Club Esprit Corp. As part of my introduction, I said, my mission is to be a bridge between nations and to bring people together. I seek to be an inspiring communicator and live my passion. Today, 15 years later, I'm amazed to be living my mission statement through the company that I brought to life over 2 years ago. My dream started with simple words. And without realizing it, those words became reality in my life. That taught me a great lesson. Words are indeed powerful. What you speak over your life becomes your life. The third and the last lesson is, life is about your choice. Life is about your choice. Life is hard, but you choose to enjoy. Life sometimes brings sadness, but you choose to be happy. Over 4 years ago, my beloved little brother died on the morning of my birthday. It was an accident, and it was a very tragic one. Suddenly, my birthday became his death anniversary. But every year, I make a point celebrating my birthday and my brother, choosing happiness on what could be a miserable day. It's not always easy, but this is what I choose to do. The death of my little brother led me to follow my passion to start up my own business. Because I realized that life can be so short and you never know what tomorrow brings. But then life as an entrepreneur was not all that easy. I experienced so many ups and downs. And even now, due to the coronavirus, I'm faced with yet another challenge. But I choose to appreciate little things in life. I choose to focus on what I could do to turn these crisis situations into opportunities. I choose to believe that something good is going to come out of this time, and we are going to go stronger on the other side. Dear contest chair, dear fellow Toastmasters, as you can see, turning 40 has taught me great life lessons. I learned that getting old is not a bad thing. I learned that words are powerful. I also learned that life is about my choice. Then I'm thinking to myself, I wish I had known this in my 20s. This could have changed my life. But then C.S. Lewis said, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can always start where you are and change the ending. I really want to encourage you. Stop dwelling on your past regrets, but start focusing on what you could do to change your future. Miss Contest Chair.